Multicultural Spotlight, presented by Chevrolet. Find new roads.
It's been pretty tough waiting to hear from family members caught in the chaos of the earthquake, but two local men with ties to the region say they feel some relief knowing that their family members are alive.
They tell News 8's multicultural reporter Katira Winfrey they're still very worried about what comes next. Katira.
Phil and Alexis, the men I spoke to say it's been a tough decade for people living in Syria and Syrian refugees living in Turkey. This earthquake is another hard blow to people just trying to make it and watching the devastation, hoping for good news made for a tough 48 hours.
The devastation is hard to tally, and we may never know just how many people are lost in the rubble. For Muhammad Ibrodi, he's feeling some relief knowing his brother is alive, but the grief still finds its way in.
It's really very hard to see that. Especially we know these people. This is our family. This is our country. This is our people.
He's a native of Damascus, Syria, but moved to the States in the early 2000s. Many of his family got caught up in a long-standing war under what he calls a brutal regime. And this is another blow to a family and entire region familiar with tragedy.
In one day, in 1 minute, he lost everything. He lost his building. The building was down, and he was very lucky.
Ibrodi says the first 48 hours after the earthquake, they couldn't reach his brother. A sense of relief rushed over him when his brother finally called.
He said, "I'm safe. I'm escaping with my family. I am in a very safe zone right now."
Kamal Abulebda is also from Syria, but Aleppo is home. His immediate family also escaped the war in 2013, but countless friends, cousins, and uncles are there.
It's a very challenging situation with no accurate number of who's alive and who's dead.
But unlike earthquake victims in Turkey, who can expect help from other nations, in Syria, due to the regime, fewer resources, sanctions, and guarded borders, help may never come.
A lot of rescue efforts in Aleppo are being made individually by people. They're using their bare hands to remove the debris, remove the stones, and get people out.
Both hope sharing these stories shines a light on the hardships in the region.
And they say support comes in all shapes. It's not always financial. It can be sharing a story to increase awareness or even sending out a prayer. Reporting in the studio, I'm Wish TV News 8's multicultural reporter, Katira Winfrey.